Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin is here on the daily chart, still in the overall sideways range. Not much has happened since the beginning of March when the chart started. Here the wave 4 correction, A, B, C. It's pretty much a sideways correction. We've only marginally dropped below the May low so far and have since recovered. So we're already back below the May low and reacted here to the 38.2 retracement at 55,360, which is typically an ideal target for such a fourth wave. So overall, as I mentioned before, as long as we're holding that 50,700 level, there isn't really any substantial trend change on this chart. I'm still going to watch for higher prices. In addition to that, we have seen a possible bullish divergence on the daily time frame, meaning we have a lower low on the price chart, as you can see here, and we have a higher low on the RSI. In parallel to that, I'm observing this descending trend line on the RSI. If that's broken in white, then this could indicate an upside price breakout as well. Well, in addition to that, we actually have on the daily chart here this red trend line as well, which could basically, together with the RSI trend line, break. Or this one, there's another one on the RSI. Both are meaningful in my opinion. Today, by the way, we have our member live stream at 5 p.m. UTC. If you're interested in the membership, feel free to check it out. It runs today at 5 p.m. UTC. The reason why I mention that is every Sunday we do that, and every Sunday we not only cover some of your coin requests for members, but also have an educational element in that live stream. And today we're going to cover the several Bitcoin indicators. So I'm going to take a look at moving averages, looking at some additional indicators for Bitcoin, take a look at the wider market. So we take a look at really previous bull markets as well, do some comparisons. Who's interested? That goes beyond the scope of the normal videos. So if you're interested in that, check it out. You get access to the live streams as supporter members here on YouTube, or the gold members get access, of course, as well, which has additional benefits. You'll find the description of the membership if you click on the join button. Just wanted to mention that because I know a lot of people are interested in, overall market overview. Are we back in the bear market? Or, what do the indicators say? I know we broke recently below some moving averages. So all of that we will take a look at. This is obviously the daily time frame, right? Where it's getting interesting at the moment is also the smaller time frame. Quick reminder, if we break below 50,700, the next main support that I have on the chart at the moment from a Fibonacci point of view is around 42,760. This would be for a larger wave 4 in case this wave degree isn't enough, okay, and my interpretation is wrong, okay, and the 50,700 doesn't hold. Then I wouldn't be bearish, short term more bearish, yes, but it would simply lead to a larger wave 4, at least based on what I see right now. Now in the short term it wouldn't make a difference because short term price action is still bearish. Yeah, what did I say in previous videos? I highlighted we need to get the short-term price action back to bullish, and then we have the larger time frame and the shorter time frame aligned, and this time frame alignment is crucial to have a bullish perspective. If the short term is bearish and the long term or the medium term is bullish, that's not clearly bullish, okay? If there is bullishness on both time frames or several time frames, yeah, I mean, that's the opportunity, right? We're waiting for and we're watching for, and the confirmation that we're going back to bullish and are possibly in the next fifth wave to the upside. We can see that on the shorter time frame. So this is the 1 hour chart, A wave down into the April low, then this high B wave of the 7th of June. And now we are in this C wave down, or at least we've been tracking that. It could be complete. Yeah, bear in mind that on Friday, the low could have been struck. Technically, this fourth wave that I just showed you of this particular wave degree has space down to 50,700, as I just mentioned on the daily time frame. Yeah, so that means one more low cannot be ruled out. And to track that one more low, I have a micro support area on the chart, and I have a resistance area on the chart that we're going to take a look at right now. So yesterday we've seen a bit of a rally, yeah, from the Friday low. And at the end of the rally, I posted as well on X a short update You can follow us here as well. You'll find the link in the description if you want to stay informed. Feel free to check it out. There are some additional updates here. Let me click on it. So this is where we were yesterday. And I showed you in the last video as well. It was, everybody could see it. Had this resistance area between 58,338 and 59,764. And I highlighted, these are the next micro resistance levels, and it would be ideal to get that pullback before getting to 59,700, because that would be, and I won't discuss it all again, but it would be a little bit more bearish, right? Even though it would be short-term bullish. But ideally we wanted a pullback either from here, 58,340 or 58,960. Now it's great that the price actually started that correction from here. First signal that a pullback would start was a break of the trend line, and we're basically now coming down here. Now looking at the shorter time frame now, if we go to the 30-minute chart, this is now getting interesting because we have a pullback. We have a first 5-wave rally from the Friday low, which is good. This 5-wave rally is too small to be really reliable. However, it is a pretty clear 5-wave move. And it basically started a pullback where it needed to. Now, what would be really ideal in an ideal Elliott Wave world? And I take the micro resistances off, but it reacted here to the 61.8 extension of the micro waves 1 and 3 together. You take that and then you compare that with the length of the 5th wave, and the 61.8 extension is actually the ideal target for a 5th wave. I mentioned that in the last video. Just mentioning that because it just gives a bit of confidence. Obviously, this is all a very, very small wave degree, so you see lots of distortions. But in an ideal Elliott Wave world, and by the way, I wanted to take that off now. We now started a pullback in either wave 2 in the white count or the B wave. In the short term, they are moving together, these wave counts. That means we have 5 waves up in either yellow wave A, which could lead to a larger ABC structure, which would not be bullish, but we would get a B and then a C, or in a larger white 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get that larger 5-wave move, it is more clearly bullish. Either way, in the short term, I'm watching for possibly the price to reach this support zone. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, and then to react to it. I mean, of course, it doesn't need to get there. It could react a little bit earlier. But if it's really a B wave or a wave 2, it would be ideal for the price to get there. We had, let's say, a first breakout trading opportunity here, which was the break of the trend line, which we communicated because this was a relevant trend line with 5 touch points. I will also take this one off the chart. I don't think we need that anymore. And I will take that trend line off the chart as well. Try to keep it clean. The next opportunity could come, well, if there is, in my opinion, if there's a break, no, not a break, but if there is a pullback into this support zone. It's not guaranteed, of course. I mean, it could technically break out directly, of course, right? It would just be an unusually shallow wave 2, or I would need to think about what else it could be. It could form a diagonal, but that is just, there are plenty of other patterns that could unfold, which wouldn't be great, For clarity, as I said, in an ideal Elliott Wave world, we would now see that deeper pullback into this micro support area between 54,600 and 56,570. But again, it is support. It is not a target. It is a support area for a corrective pullback. So it can always break out directly. Happened before, but it would then most likely turn into a larger diagonal pattern to the upside or something different. It wouldn't be ideal, but can of course happen. Therefore, you need to watch the previous high. If we get a sustained breakout, okay, it could be a B wave that's high. Yes, that happens often enough in crypto. Might be a high B wave. Bear in mind, it could do that. And then the C wave might just be high as well. This is something we have to consider. Just want to mention it. But I can only highlight what is ideal. And I can highlight the support area, which means that, we don't need to get into the support area. But as long as we're holding support, we could focus on higher. It takes a break below 54,600 to suggest that we've topped and we get another low, possibly targeting 50,600. So I'm generally short-term looking at higher. And in the beginning, I mentioned that alignment of timeframes, larger time frame, smaller time frame. It's currently changing the short-term bearishness to possibly short-term bullishness. But I need to see a little bit more action to really confirm that. It would be really good to have here next that pullback, and then if we see a reaction here, and then see that 4-5 as well, well, then we definitely have short-term bullishness. Because that would give us a 5-wave pattern to the upside, right? A one that is large enough to break above key resistance. So those are the things that matter today. Obviously today it seems maybe a bit of a quiet day. We might now be in this micro B-wave rally. And then at the end of the weekly candle, we expect some volatility. That's the update. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. And maybe we see each other on Discord later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.